check this out. So I can actually, if I can do this, I can go right out, so they can see more of my kitchen. Today's gonna be testing out my new lens on my camera. We're also gonna be talking about a few other things which will be really fun, super cool. Hopefully you guys hang around, stick around, I don't know, whatever. Let's talk about some shit and drink some beer. I don't, that's the fucking goal, right? If you look in a previous video, Kyle and Josh got a beer for me for my birthday. It was a Rye IPA from Fuggles and Warlock. It's one of my all-time favorite beers. I don't know why it's not in Alberta anymore. You guys need to get your shit together and ship some of that back out here. This beer, check it out. Dramatic effect, you ready? Love it. So we're gonna drink that later, whatever, that'll be good. Today, I think it'd be kind of cool to talk about sort of why we're doing what we're doing and why we think, I don't know, craft beer is better than any other beer in the entire world. So anybody who sits there and sips on a Budweiser or some of the domestic sort of beers, pay close attention to this because this is going to be very needed information for you. I tell you, it's going to change your life. Nothing gets me more than going into a place where they offer some amazing beer and the guy goes, I'll get a Bud Light. I'll have a Bud Light. I'll have a Bud Light Lime. Why would you even order that? Like, I don't, it doesn't make any sense to me. How do you roll up in your lifted F350, you got your white sunglasses on, you just worked whatever in the patch, doing your thing, and now you're ordering the lightest beer that's possible. My wife drinks stronger beers than you guys put together. I guarantee you that right now, any day of the week. So like I said before, Kyle got me a really awesome beer for my birthday and I really appreciate it. He brought it to Fernie when we did our big recording out there for Fernie Brewing Company. Do you hear me, Fuggles and Warlock? I'll drink it all. I'll drink the whole thing. Rated Black Rye IPA. And I know Kyle said it's in my top 5 and he's right. I can't really reveal what my top ones are. They're super top secret. But there's one of them that's in my top 5 that I actually haven't even had yet, so that's kind of, I gotta have it before I can finish my top 5 list, I guess. So, step number 1. Today we're also gonna be talking about pouring etiquette and how to pour beer properly, because a lot of you motherfuckers don't know how to pour beer. Sorry, it's just true. It's just absolutely dismal. So you've picked yourself the perfect beer, now you need the perfect glass. This particular one looks like a can, but it's a glass. So don't confuse it with a fucking can, and don't say I'm drinking it out of a can, because it's not the same. Look, the top's open and it's glass. This one. This'll do just fine. This one. This'll also do just fine. So, once we got our cup, now we gotta pour the beer. It's not rocket science. Next, you'll need a good opener. I suggest something like this. Don't use your teeth. Don't be a fucking moron. That just happened for real. Next step. Pour it. Yeah, there it is. Get in there, you dirty little thing. Oh, yeah! So once your beer's poured, what's the next step you're gonna do? You're just gonna drink it. This is one of my favorite beers of all time. I'm gonna get like the beer sweats here. What I love about this beer, it's super dark, but it's got like a wicked hot profile. They just absolutely nailed this one. Take a look at this. This is black as Kyle's soul. This is gonna be so good. I want to get you guys in on this, like super close. Okay, ready? Holy fuck. And if you ain't man enough to drink a beer like this, just don't drink beer. You might as well, your Bacardi Breezers, or you know, you might as well put Clamato in your beer because you can't handle the flavor. We appreciate people who love a lighter beer, and we get that. If it's locally made, locally crafted, and with some good local ingredients, sure, that's fine. So, title of today's video was Why Craft Beer Will Get You Laid. Okay, well, here's one thing. Usually it's a lot higher in percentage in alcohol. So when you're sitting there sipping your, 4 to 5% domestic beers, we're drinking our, 6 to 14% craft beers. That'll boost the confidence a little bit. Oh, check out this bruise. I mean, sure, I make fun of a lot of people for drinking beer that's not necessarily craft, and I get that. And I'm sure a lot of you too, that's why you're here on the channel. If you like that domestic shit, you probably wouldn't be here anyway. And if you're making that transition, good for you. What else can I say? Start slow and go in big and get ready for the ride, right? The thing is, there's a style for everybody. No matter what you drink, from a lager to a Kolsch Pilsner, all the way up to a barley wine or an imperial stout. Or a sour even, there's a beer style for everybody. And I think that if everybody kind of just takes one time or takes a chance and tries something that they never had before, maybe branches out into a new flavor, it's going to also get you to explore the really cool food culture that we have in Canada. I live in Edmonton, Alberta, and there's so many awesome places to eat here. It's absolutely crazy. If you're going to BC, Kyle's from Kelowna. I don't drink any other alcohol. I don't drink whiskey, I don't drink rum, I don't drink gin, I don't drink none of that stuff. All I drink is craft beer, and that's it. And I don't even drink other beer just to drink it. I don't want it. There's a big misconception out there that people who drink craft beer are hipsters. I mean, granted, there are probably some, but most of us aren't. I think we just drink it because we like it. So hopefully you guys now know why craft beer is going to get you laid. Look at the little foamies on top of this thing. Look at that fucking beer. So hopefully today's video was somewhat entertaining, and hopefully I brought some enlightenment as to why we like craft beer so much. And if you're kind of new to it and you have any questions, just let us know. We definitely want to help you out and maybe give some advice or information that you might need. If you like the video, you want to see more from us, just let us know. We got a really big video spot coming out, actually 2. One's coming out here pretty quick in the next week. The other one's not coming out until February. I can't really say much about that one. However, don't worry, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out from us in the near future. Stay tuned.
For the pastry, we were chilling out front.